Hello and welcome to the video. So we've got the Discovery 4 in for a gearbox change. So take the body off first. Yeah, this is the one that we changed the engine on last year. So it's done about 10,000 miles since then, so the engine's fine, but the transmission is not now. So we've just made a start, got the headlights out, front grille off. There's quite a lot to do to get the body off. There's quite a lot of things in there we need to disassemble. So we'll carry on, get the front bumper off and the wheel arches, the inner arches that to take off, and then we can start pulling pipes off. See how far we get. Right, so we've got the rear bumper off, front bumper off, and under here, see in the light, brake pipes disconnected, ABS, earth strap. So we've got the Webasto heater disconnected, fuel pipes, water pipes, aircon, heater hoses, all the electrics, and anything else you can see, vacuum pipe. And all your washer bottle, all these electrical connections off, exhaust for the Webasto. And then we have the 10 main bolts that hold the body to the chassis, and we should be just about ready to give it a lift now. There's bound to be something else under there that we've forgotten about, but as long as we go carefully we'll find it. Right, the moment of truth. Are we ready?
I think so, yeah. It's only lifting the suspension here so far.
Just check the other side, make sure we're in the on the lift.
Right in the corner there, yeah.
Right, 1 inch at a time.
I think so.
So we're just basically taking it up a couple of inches at a time and then having a good check around. There'll be something we've missed, but as long as we don't break anything, make sure that radiator's clearing. Just about, it's a bit tight in there, but it should go past. We're hoping we don't need to take this front end and the radiator off. We did last time, but I don't think we need to. We'll soon see.
Have you got your eye on it, see if it jumps at all?
Yeah.
You're doing good there.
Up a bit.
An inch, please.
Done it went. Ready? There we have it. Cup of tea time. Well, that's the body off. It's sort of taken us a morning really to get it off. A good morning's work. Yeah. That's okay, shouldn't be too difficult to get the box out now. Looks fairly straightforward. Right, so I'll just make a start on these prop shaft bolts. Take these out, disconnect the wiring. There's not that much to it, there's an engine mount, gearbox mount underneath there, needs to come off. It'll be fairly straightforward, I think. Right, Alan says it's ready to come out. What we like for balance. We're fairly clear.
Yeah.
Come on. What's down that side holding it?
Well, we're jamming up against the back of the prop shaft here.
That's underneath. Can you lift the back from there?
What, lift the back and swing it?
That's it.
What, up a bit more?
Just a fraction, yeah, a little bit, if it's going to clear that tank, is it? I'll just like it under this wiring loom, if we can. We've got the weight. A bit more. Right. This is ours.
It wouldn't just slide along on that thing, would it now?
Have we got it?
Yeah.
Right.
Right, Will? Yeah.
Right, so that's the gearbox out. So we'll whip the transfer box off while Alan takes the torque converter off. He's not talking very much to it, which is a good sign. Right, we'll take the bottom off and have a look inside then, eh? That's it. Right, so I'm going to take this valve block off. So what we've got basically on here, we've got a lot of bolts in there, but they're two different sizes. We want to take out the bigger ones. So they're T40 Torx head. I've got them all loose. So we'll take those out. Only the bigger ones, leave the smaller ones in. Right, they're all the bigger bolts out. And then we've got three in the front here, which are shorter. All the ones in the main body are the same length. And the three in the front are shorter. Take the three out. And what we have here is a clip. Don't know whether you can see it on there. I'll move the camera. Right, down in here we have this bit here which lifts up over. So get your thumb underneath it, clip that up. I think that holds in the plastic plug on the outside. Don't get it in camera shot, yeah. There we are, this plug here. That's where your electrics plug into. and I think that clip holds that bit in. Push that up. Hopefully we should be able to lift the valve body up. I'm not too sure, I've never done this before. It's loose. Right, we have another clip down in the front. Need to see how that comes off. Yeah, there's also another one down in here. Goes in that hole there. It holds this white clip in place. Right, so we need to remove this plastic insert from here. It's where the main electrics plug into. It's just held in by an O-ring. It's a little bit tight, but got the screwdriver behind it, give it a wiggle, and that comes out. Let's give it a lift and see if it'll come out. There we have it. What we're going to need to do is take this plastic bit off, because the brains are in there, and I think we'll need to transfer that into the new gearbox, so the ECU will recognise the gearbox, just in case we can't get them paired up. I'm not sure whether our diagnostic tool will do that or not, but I think we'll wait till Alan gets back with the second-hand gearbox, just to make sure that they're the same before I start taking this to pieces. So we have a replacement transmission. So I'm just going to swap these over, take the brains out, take the computer out, put the old one in, so that hopefully it'll recognise it and we won't need to reprogram anything. Take all these bolts out. Already slacking them off, as you can see. Have the clip right off. That's better. Right, that should lift off now. There we have it. Right, I'll just pop the valve block back on now. Carefully. So get that sensor lined up. If it is a sensor, I think it is. It's okay. Right, so we have a replacement transmission with the electronics out of the original transmission, so hopefully the ECU won't spot the difference. We're just waiting over a new filter. So in the meantime we've got the old one on, so at least we can get the transmission back in and then we can change the filter once it arrives.
That's focused out on the drop off, is it?
Let it down a bit at that. Then you get a bolt in here.
Anybody,
just to locate it. Just wants to be down a funny
yeah. Well, that one's into quite a lot of threads now.
Right.
Well, I have a 10mm gap at my side, but it's bigger at the top than it is at the bottom.
Well, I have, but let me just, I don't know whether I can do anything from here, but let's just have a wiggle.
So you could just bring it down.
Right, so we've got the gearbox back in. Everything connected, I think. That went fairly well, so we're just going to do a few other jobs while we've got good access. Got to put a new fuel filter on. I've cleaned these bolts up on the top in case we need to change the suspension at any time. A copper slip on. Bear in mind that if you do take the body off, there's a good chance you're going to bust a brake pipe or two. So it'd be handy to have access to new brake pipes. And I've put new bolts in this handbrake unit, park brake. Put some new bolts in. I've just covered them in grease to keep the salt off, the road salt, keep them clean, and then if we need to access that, we might be able to get it off easy. So we're almost ready for the body to go back down.
Like. Alright, yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Did I leave the stud up in there?
Actually, might want to be over a bit more, I think. That hole's there, yeah.
Might have to price it.
Right. We're not far out of that. We'll get it down a bit and fine tune it.
You've got a good eye in there.
Well,
Right.
yeah. Hold it. What's it like down that back?
Yeah, close.
Yeah, well, it's not touching, no. Half an inch off the being on the back. You put them pipes on, I'll roll myself a fag. Right, well, the eagle has landed anyway. Just need to figure out how everything goes back together. Right, so the body's bolted back onto the chassis without too much trouble. It's just a case of plugging everything back in now, put the trim back on and take it from there. See if our new transmission works. Well, there she is with all the trim back on. Changed the tyres because the other ones are getting down a bit. And Alan's fitted a new tow bar on. Nice and shiny for now. It's looking good. There's a few little niggles with it. The headlight here not working right and the aircon needs recharging. But he's done about 20 miles in it and the transmission seems okay. No problems there, so that's the main concern. We can sort the other stuff out easy enough. Well, that's it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one.